What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this one, we have the story of Vegemite. This is something that I need to know. It's absolutely 100% necessary for me to know the story of Vegemite because of the disdain I have for it. Before we jump in, if you enjoy, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's do this.
What's one thing that Australians love to eat on their toast for breakfast? An umami-flavoured, vitamin B-packed, tar-black, salty spread. Vegemite. This spread is said to be found in 9 out of 10 homes in Australia and is a point of national pride.
9 out of 10 home. But you're not about to tell me 9 out of 10 Aussies love this stuff. No way. It's got to be like maybe 6 out of 10. 7 out of 10. We'll go 7 out of 10.
But how was this soliferous spread created? How did it become so popular? And what does it taste like? Our story begins in the late 19th century with this guy, Eustace von Liebig. Old mate Eustace discovered that yeast extract left over from brewing beer could be concentrated down into something that was somewhat edible. A few years later,
Like, how you discovered, like, your first time tasting that? Like, I know I can't talk to him, but talk to me in the comments section. I need to hear from you guys. Is Vegemite something that had to grow on you? Like, you had to continuously eat it, and at a certain point, like, it just became good? Like, at a certain point, you just like, this isn't so bad, actually. Or is this something like you just ate first time and just loved the taste of it? I need answers in the comment section, please.
1902, in Burton-upon-Trent, England, the Marmite Extract Company was formed, which produced Marmite, an edible salty yeast paste developed from Eustace's discovery. Sales of Marmite were pretty good, and in 1908 the Sanitarium Health Food Company, known today for another iconic Aussie breakfast food, bought the rights to distribute Marmite in New Zealand and Australia. During World War I, the supply of Marmite to Australia dried up, so in 1922, in Melbourne, a man called Fred Walker commissioned the chemist Cyril Callister to come up with an alternate salty yeast spread. Callister got to work using the leftover yeast extracts from the local Carlton United breweries. After several months, he perfected his recipe using onion and celery extracts and loads of salt. But the invention needed a name, so in 1923, a competition was run to name the new spread. The winning entry was pulled from a hat, and Vegemite was born.
The winning entry was just pulled from a hat, Vegemite. But with the onions and the other spread that he got, I mean, you got some vegetables, so there you go, Vegemite. I don't know. It's making my stomach turn. Just hearing the story. I thought I needed to hear the story of Vegemite, but I'm listening to the story, and my stomach is just turning. How people was just eating yeast extract, and people now like really enjoy this yeast extract. Hey, I'm getting thoughts of that Vegemite. That's when I tasted it.
And Vegemite was born. And then nearly tanked. Since the war coming to an end, the original Marmite was back on shelves, and Australians were wary of the new kid on the block. In 1928, following dwindling sales and in one of the most cringe-inducing marketing fails known to humankind, Walker rebranded Vegemite as Pa Will. Because if Ma might, Pa will. The experiment was
There's no way that's why. Yeah, that was one of the stupidest marketing things I've ever heard.
short-lived, although this wouldn't be the last time Vegemite was the victim of a branding snafu. After the unrebrand, Walker decided to give the spread away free with processed cheese. This catapulted the popularity of Vegemite because, hey, who doesn't like free stuff anyway?
That's smart. That's really
A few
good.
years later, Vegemite was added to the ration packs for Australian soldiers during World War II. Vegemite quickly became a patriotic symbol during wartime, and this further boosted its popularity back home. Kraft Foods eventually took over control of Vegemite and manufactured it for over 80 years. But in January 2017, Vegemite's owners became Australian once again, when Bega Cheese acquired Vegemite as part of a $460 million deal with Kraft. In 2018, Vegemite is still being produced in Melbourne, Australia. So what does
Man,
this delicious black sticky paste called Vegemite taste like? Well, salty.
awful. That's what it tastes like. It tastes awful. But I will say, big shout out to Australia for bringing that back to Australia. Like, that's like a pride thing. I get it. 9 out of 10 households, I get it. That's being proud. Okay, I get it, Australia.
Vegemite has a salt content of approximately 8.6%. For comparison, the average salinity of seawater is 3.5%.
That's crazy.
Vegemite is also
That's
high in
crazy.
glutamic acid, which gives it a rich umami flavour. If you don't know what umami is, it's that deep, savoury flavour that Parmesan cheese, miso soup, and MSG have in common. In 2011, US President Obama had this to say about Vegemite.
What
It's
you say?
horrible. It's like a quasi-vegetable byproduct paste that you smear on your toast for breakfast.
And that's why I was an Obama man. That's why I was an Obama man right here. Because of the way he speaks. I couldn't have put that better myself. I couldn't have worded that better myself. That is exactly what it tastes like, President Obama. Thank you for putting that words that I couldn't put it in myself. Thank you.
But Australians enjoy this beloved spread in multiple ways. The most common way is on toast with loads of butter and a thin layer of Vegemite on top. Other ways include in a sandwich with cheese, with avocado on toast, or baked into a cheesy scroll. And finally, Vegemite has spawned many branded spin-offs, the most noteworthy of which was in 2015, when Cadbury created an unbelievably strange and weirdly delicious bar of chocolate that was filled with Vegemite.
There's no way it was. If it was delicious, it'd be still on the shelves. They'd still be selling it. Talk to me in the comment section. Did any of you eat this? And if so, did you think it was delicious? I'm not buying.
Flavoured caramel. Needless to say, this experiment was divisive and short-lived,
Of
but
course it
demonstrated the versatility of this Australian staple. So that's the story of Vegemite, Australia's mighty black spread with a colourful intercontinental history. I've linked some Vegemite-related videos in the description, but before you go off and watch them, please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and leave me a thumb if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, that was a great video. But yeah, the Vegemite. I guess I could have lived the rest of my life without that story. It is what I'm gonna say. That's all we have. I hope that y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe, give a bit of thumbs up, and check out the next. I'll see y'all next time.